I do want to bring something up here that your reaction right now to that clip, but my question's still not answered, so I want to go back to it. I want to go back to this clip, August 29th, where you said, this is terrible advice. Ex-Cowboy wide receiver Terrell Owens chimes in on Michael Irvin's words of wisdom to Ceedee Lamb, right? If I go to the story, and you'll see why I'm going to this article here. What page is it? Is it 8? There you go. Mm-hmm. Okay, Terrell Owens criticized Cowboys wide receiver Michael Irvin's advice to him. Terrible. He took issue with the idea that the receiver should primarily catch the ball with their body, stating every receiver coach and head coach is cringing right now, listening to the notion for receivers to catch with your body. In some cases, yes, but this isn't bad advice. This is terrible advice. Owens emphasized his disagreement with Irvin's advice by highlighting his own impressive career statistics, stating that I got more touchdowns and combined than the two of you guys. I think you're talking to talking to who? Carter and Keyshawn? Is that who it was you were talking to?
Yeah, I think yeah.
No, Irvin and Keyshawn. They had 139. You had 150. But let me understand what you were trying to say and see if I'm understanding correctly. When you're going through the middle, guys don't want to go up and get the ball because you're going to get hit. You're going to get popped. You want to catch the ball here. Right. There's possibilities of being injured. You didn't give a shit. You'd get up there and go get the ball. Is that kind of what you were alluding to?
Yeah, I mean, in certain situations, especially depending on where the defenders are. And today's game, and even when I play, defenders are really crafty, and they know the catching points and where the ball is being thrown. So they're going to try to stick their hands in there to disrupt and dislodge the football. So what I was alluding to, like in certain instances, as a receiver, you have to catch the ball with your hands, because if you allow it to get close to your body, especially with a defender behind you, they're either going to hit you and have it and dislodge it, or they're going to just put their hands, they're going to slap the ball down, versus catching the ball out front versus letting the ball get here.
From the coaches?
I would never let a ball get to here if I'm running away from a defender. Why would I let the ball get to here? Because with having a tendency, because if you have late hands, anything, if you have your hands drop and you have late hands and you start you see the ball coming to you and it hits, you're going to have a tendency to probably drop that ball because it's going to hit your pass and it's going to ricochet off. It's going to bounce off versus catching the ball with your hands.
Yeah.
And tucking it.
You've had a lot of coaches. Which coach has ever told you to catch it with the body, not with the hands? Has any coach ever told you?
Never. I've never.
No coach. Coaches you liked or disliked never told you to catch with the body.
No, I've never. That would be the dumbest thing for any coach.
This is Keyshawn and this is Michael Irvin. Why would they say that?
To catch the ball with your body. It's not to say that you can't, but there are basics. There are basics, fundamentals to everything. And the basic fundamental for catching a football is to catch it with your hands. You're not going to teach a kid to catch it with your body. Even if you're throwing with a little kid or whatever, you want that kid to catch it with their hands, right? Because if it gets to their body, they're going to typically drop it.
And this is Keyshawn and Michael. Both of them had glues. They had great hands as well. I mean, Keyshawn.
But again, they caught a lot of balls, but then you think about to be a receiver and to obviously be a really productive receiver, you want to score touchdowns. And you look at those two catch, I think Michael was more of a body catcher, and he was talking from his experience. He's more of a body catcher, and if you look at his game, he catches the ball a lot like this. I was never taught that way. Maybe he was, and then maybe it worked for him. But for me, I don't understand, like I said, being a professional, that you would encourage a body catch.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.